All right, so I'm at my fishing spot this morning. I'm only gonna be here for just under 30 minutes because I'm already late. I should have been here from 7 o'clock. It's 8 o'clock right now. I'm an hour late. I planned on being here at 7 so I can have an hour and a half to fish, but I'm late, so only got 30 minutes to fish now. What the? Here's a sock with a hook on it, and I'm gonna take the hook. Oh, there's another hook. Oh, okay, somebody dropped some hooks. Look at this. I'm taking all of these. I like when I go places and I find stuff. Got 3 different size hooks, 7 hooks in total, 6 hooks in total. There might be more, but look at that. Just came out here and found 7 hooks, 4 different types, and I'm gonna take them. All right, now let's go. Open up my pack that I just bought for $12.90, so $13. Open that up. It is got, all right, cool. Time for me to use one of these hooks. Use one of the hooks to open that up, so that way I can drop the hooks in there. And I dropped one, and I'm gonna take it, even though I don't need it because I got a shit ton of hooks. You never fucking, you know what I'm saying? Turn down free shit from the fishing gods. And I'm gonna, there we go. Yeah. Probably start with one of these. I'm gonna try with the fluke that I have tied on. Then after the fluke, I'm switching to this. You know, standard Texas rig. Standard Texas rig. Oh, this is such a good place to try the whopper plopper. Once I get a bite, I'll fill my bucket up. Once I get a bite, I'll fill my bucket of water because I'm taking these fish to my private pond. Oh, thought that was one. It might have been. Could have been, possibly. I don't know. Who really knows? Not I, because I wasn't in the water with it. Oh. Let's see how this works. Or if I gotta switch to that wacky rig, because this is messed up. Yesterday, caught a fish on my first cast immediately as it hit the water. Oh, I could see my breath. It ain't even that cold. Might be 60 something degrees. All right, still swimming good. Caught one right in this area, a little bit closer to the shore yesterday. All right, that ain't produced nothing yet. Time to switch to wacky rig. I did catch something on it yesterday. Oh, tossed that bitch in the tree. Got it out. Son of a gun. And something just hit the top of the water under that tree that I tossed it in. I'll never get a bite from out in the open, boy. All right. Oh, I thought that was a fish. How much resistance was that shit was giving? All right. Let's go ahead and take that off. I got my hook, my timer going. Wacky rig, June bug. Perfect. Ooh, that went far as fuck. Went over there in front of my other spot that I stand at ordinarily. Got one. Got one. Yeah. Hook set him out the water. He's small. Dang. Got one. Boy, this one right here I take to the motherfucking house. I need to set my 200-gallon tank up. I've been saying that for a while and I still ain't did it. Go ahead and let bruh swim around real quick while I fill my bouquet up with water. I'm most definitely gonna have to come back and put more water in there after I pour that in. Real Dinkosaurus Rex. Told you I'm putting these in my private pond. Caught 3 out of here yesterday. One of them was just over 2 pounds. Oh, perfect cast. Sometimes them bitches be right there in them little tight spots that's kind of close that you don't know. They ain't always gonna be far from you. But it is good to have that bitch to go far from you. It's good to be able to get that bitch to go far from you. All right, am I gonna have to go? Yeah, I'm gonna have to. Dang, I should have bought the black bucket. It was $3, $4 cheaper, but it would have took less water to get it to a decent level. Whatever. Damn, that was far. Why the fuck I ain't cast that bitch that far to that direction? Been here for 11 minutes and a half now. Time to move spots. I definitely ain't finna catch nothing out in the open from here. Never catch nothing in the open. Okay, that was pretty far. Them bites come straight from off the edge in here, boy. Don't nothing come from in the open or slightly off, kind of towards the open. If them bitches ain't right on the edge, you ain't getting no bites in here. It's where every single bite has come from. Probably because I'm not using deep water lures. Don't even know how deep it is in here, boy. Oh, caught a fish off of my worm from out of my $13 kit. I was gonna buy 60 Senkos for 20 bucks, 2 colors, 30 of each. But then I decided to just buy that kit because it had both colors of Senkos, plus other stuff, hooks and whatnot, for $13. I think that was a decent buy. All right, time to move. Time to move. Oh, the water is so far down. Sometimes the water is all the way up to that tree root right there. So far down, I could come out here and stand on my dock and get beyond all these trees. Damn, just got a hit. Could have been bluegill. It's like a micro hit. There is something over there that I've gotten snagged on and broken off on before. Don't know what. I think it's like an inner tube or some shit. Let's see here. Toss that bitch in there. See if it's a little something chilling in there. All right, nothing. Toss that bitch a little bit further in there. Oh, a bass jumped right up in them trees where I was thinking. Oh, shit. Where I was thinking about going, but too many limbs inside the water. Ain't no point of tossing in there. Potentially get snagged up. See if he comes out of there and get it. Or pull it closer to the tree line over here and get a bite. I want to get it even closer to that hole over there. Could probably just go in there and walk down through them trees. Oh, I tossed that bitch in the trees. Let's see if I get a bite. Yep, sure enough, I got one. Like I said, tossed that bitch in the trees, pulled it out of the tree, and got the bite. Lost my worm though, so I got 2 fish off that worm. And this is a decent sized one. It can fit perfectly in the bucket. These are completely different patterns from the 3 that I caught yesterday. 3 that I caught yesterday looked like they had leopard spots on them. There we go. It's 2. Put another worm on. And I'm snatching them on the June bug right now, so ain't no need to switch up. 2 fish. Good $13 spent. All right, let's go back over there. You see why I said I was trying to get it close to the tree? Now, I didn't get it as far in the hole as I wanted to, but I was still able to get a bite because I tossed it in a tree and pulled it, and it then fell out of the tree. And I got a bite. That one's slightly more in the hole. Ooh. Oh, nope. That one's slight. Gotta remember that I'm standing on this shopping cart, so not to go overboard and fall off. Well, I wonder what happens if I throw it in front of the tree. Well, obviously it's gonna land in the water. But I mean, am I gonna get a bite? I need to cast it a little bit more to the left. That is my 5th fish I'm gonna take out of here. I've never taken any fish out of here before. Just always throw them back. But today, they's coming out. Ooh, I got that in the hole perfectly. I still want to go a little bit more to the left. And the reason why I'm just retrieving that in fast, so that way it doesn't snag on the inner tube that's I know is at the bottom. I'm just retrieving it fast across the water. I'm fishing that hole back there, so if I don't get a bite in the hole, I'll bring it back to me fast. Ah, that was a stick. That's the perils of tossing close like that. I was fortunate to get it back. See if I'm gonna get this one back. Yes, got it back. And that's also a parallel of trying to toss it close to the tree. So now that I've fished that hole and close to that tree, I'm gonna start moving my way around to the front of the tree. Damn, tossed that bitch a little bit too much. I'm gonna get this one back. Fuck. How in the hell I get caught up like this? It popped off. Dagnabbit. I don't have another hook. I don't have another weight on me. Didn't bring any weights out the car. Dang. Toss it in the front of the tree was not what I was trying to do either. That cast was just a complete flub. Wow. Now I gotta get tied back on and move to that other area, weightless. See how much time we got, 9 minutes. Tie this back on weightless, so I need to put a few bullet weights in here. For the futuro, caught 2 fish and broke off. That's okay. I think I'm gonna use this weight that I'm gonna use this hook that I just found. Nice little off shank hook. Definitely catch bass with a wacky rig on this. I think this is an off shank hook. Could be wrong. I also think I have a lighter in my pocket. I could be right. I'm gonna go ahead and take 2 of each of these worms. Might even take a lizard and one of these. Nah, not gonna take one of those. Oh, actually, not gonna take a lizard. Go ahead and put a green watermelon pumpkin on. Watermelon red on them, I should say. And I know I'm speaking a bit more calmer right now. And there's the 2 fish that I caught so far. Just chilling into the bucket. I have a bigger storage bin in my vehicle. I'm gonna pour that water in. And actually, if I don't get a fish that's bigger than a bucket, I'm actually not gonna pour water into that storage bin, because that's only for the fish that's too big to stretch out in the bucket, like the one I caught yesterday. So if I catch a 2-pound, then I'll obviously have to use the bigger bin that's in my car. And here we go, through the tunnel. Oh, that sun is in my face. See if I can catch something in that hole. It's kind of out in the open and not by the edge, but you know, you might get something swimming by over there or swimming out there. Let's see it here. Pull across the front of that tree that I was just trying to get out in front of before, when my thing popped, broke tid. Yeah. Nothing in front of the tree. Oh, that was a snag, and I got it off, so let me stay away from there. All right. I don't have the weight, so I'm gonna have to let this sink a bit. Just thought about that. Don't have the weight, so I am gonna have to let this sink a bit. All right, let's see. Put it over there. Can I get one from over there? Remember, don't have a weight on. What time is it? Oh, I got about 4 minutes, 3 minutes or so. It's two. What I tell y'all, I never really catch more than two. Don't matter how long I stay. I may have caught 4 once. I caught 3 yesterday, so that already debunked what I said. But I say never really, meaning the majority of the times I only catch 2 at most. I have caught 3, and I feel like I caught 4 one time out of here. Just had a snag on a tree limb, but it came off. Great. All right, nothing's happening here. I'm going this direction, slightly out in the open.